There are numerous countries around the world that are well known for their abalone, including Australia, Japan, Korea, and a great number of other nations. A lesson on how to collect and harvest abalone in China is going to be presented to us today. At depths ranging from 10 to 30 feet, abalone often lives in the coastal waters close to Guangdong and Shanghai. It clings to coral reefs and rocky outcrops within these seas. It is necessary for fishermen to plunge into the ocean and make use of specific gear in order to pull abalone off of rocks in order to gather it. In order to maintain its high quality and freshness, abalone is treated with extreme caution in processing plants located all throughout China. After being obtained from local fishermen, abalone is initially stored in brine tanks for around 24 to 48 hours in order to preserve its freshness. Following the soaking process, the abalone is meticulously cleaned and then dried. The workers then remove the shell, keeping only the meat in their possession. After being cleaned once more, the abalone is then steamed for a short period of time in order to improve both its flavor and its texture. At long last, the abalone is packaged in preparation for distribution. China is responsible for the consumption of around 30,000 tons of abalone annually, and the abalone processing business produces approximately $1 billion annually. This industry also contributes significantly to the economy of the surrounding area by providing employment opportunities for around 50,000 individuals. To ensure that abalone is preserved for an extended period of time, the Chinese not only utilize fresh abalone, but also a time-honored technique that involves drying it out in the sun. The vital elements, such as proteins and minerals that are helpful to the body, such as zinc and iron, are preserved in dried abalone. If it is stored properly, it can be used for more than 6 months. Simply soaking the dried abalone in hot water gives it the ability to regain its flavor and suppleness when it is ready to be consumed. The price of dried abalone in China can range anywhere from $200 to $500 per kilogram, depending on the quality and size of the specimen. Although it can grow up to 6 inches in length, large abalone is best when it is cooked. For the purpose of preparing the meal that is steamed, the shell and internal organs of the abalone are removed, leaving only the meat that is soft. Following this step, the meat of the abalone is cooked until it becomes tender and flavorful. Steamed abalone is typically coated in soy sauce before being served. This is done in order to accentuate the naturally sweet flavor of the seafood. Through the process of steaming, the delicate flavor of the abalone is preserved, and it is also made tender and tasty. The use of soy sauce and steaming together results in a unique meal that shows the superior quality of the abalone, which is why it is a preferred component in a variety of cuisines that are considered to be of luxurious quality. A meal that is frequently found on the daily menus of coastal provinces in China, such as Guangdong and Fujian, is abalone that has been stir-fried with veggies and shiitake mushrooms along with other ingredients. Stir-frying abalone with a wide variety of fresh veggies and shiitake mushrooms is a method of preparation. Not only does the combination of the naturally sweet flavor of abalone with the varied flavors of vegetables and mushrooms make the dish taste better, but it also delivers a substantial amount of nutrients. In fact, abalone is an ancient species that has survived and adapted through various geological epochs, making it a living fossil of sorts. Its tough shell, made from layers of nacre, is one of the most durable natural structures, offering protection from predators and harsh environmental conditions. This shell, also called mother of pearl, is not just aesthetically beautiful, but also structurally advanced, inspiring material scientists to study its composite structure. Additionally, abalone possesses an incredibly strong foot that allows it to cling to rocky surfaces even in the face of strong ocean currents. Another fascinating aspect of abalone is its regenerative ability. Much like certain lizards that can regrow their tails, abalone can regenerate parts of its body, which makes it an intriguing subject in regenerative medicine research. In various cultures, abalone is not just a delicacy, but also carries significant cultural value. In Japan, for instance, abalone plays a role in traditional wedding ceremonies where the bride presents it to the groom's family as a symbol of a stable and prosperous marriage. Its association with longevity and good health makes it a prized offering. In South Korea, abalone is revered for its health benefits, particularly in postpartum recovery. Jeonbokjuk, a traditional abalone porridge, is often served to new mothers or those recovering from illness, showcasing the deep cultural belief in its restorative properties. Meanwhile, in South Africa, abalone, locally known as perlemoen, has become a highly valued commodity, so much so that illegal poaching has escalated to serious levels. This has led to tense conflicts between local communities and conservation authorities, as abalone is seen as both a cultural treasure and an economic necessity. Beyond its culinary fame, abalone holds a prominent place in medical and scientific research. The nacre, or mother of pearl, found in its shell contains aragonite, a type of calcium carbonate arranged in a highly resilient lattice structure. This material is not only extremely tough, but also has the ability to absorb shock, making it a focus for researchers developing new biocompatible materials for use in medical implants and other structural applications. Additionally, abalone mucus has been found to contain glycoproteins that have anti-inflammatory properties. These glycoproteins are currently being studied for their potential applications in treating joint inflammation and other chronic conditions. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, abalone has been used for centuries to nourish the liver and eyes, and it is often prepared in herbal soups or tonics to promote general well-being. However, challenges in abalone conservation amidst overfishing. The global demand for abalone has led to severe overfishing, threatening its wild populations, especially in regions like California, where the once abundant red abalone is now considered endangered. Climate change has only exacerbated this problem, as rising ocean temperatures and ocean acidification are detrimental to abalone habitats. In response, many countries, including China, South Korea, and Australia, have invested heavily in abalone aquaculture to ease the pressure on wild populations. These farms have become increasingly advanced, with some even utilizing artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms to monitor water quality and optimize the conditions for abalone growth. Conservation efforts have also led to strict regulations on abalone fishing in certain countries, with heavy penalties imposed on illegal poaching, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars. While abalone is often served steamed or stir-fried, several lesser-known culinary techniques highlight its versatility in high-end cuisine. Grilled abalone with cheese, a popular dish in Japan and South Korea, offers a fusion of flavors where the rich, savory taste of melted cheese complements the delicate sweetness of abalone. Another rare delicacy is abalone in abalone sauce, a luxurious dish in Cantonese cuisine where the sauce is made by simmering abalone for hours to extract its rich, umami flavor. This method preserves the purity of the abalone's taste while elevating the dish to new levels of complexity. Lastly, there's abalone and shark fin soup, an extravagant dish reserved for royal banquets and grand celebrations. This dish, though controversial due to concerns about shark finning, represents the epitome of luxury in Chinese culinary traditions, showcasing the prized ingredients of the sea in their most refined form.